At this point, the pattern becomes difficult to dismiss as coincidence. And if we travel even further back, to the lands between the Tigris and Euphrates, we find the pattern again. In ancient Mesopotamia, one of the earliest civilizations we know, dogs appear repeatedly in connection with life, illness, and death. They were kept in her temples, and small clay dog figures have been found buried beneath floors and foundations, placed there as protective guardians. In omen texts from the region, among the oldest written records in human history, unusual dog behavior could signal disaster. Dogs that howled persistently, gathered in unnatural numbers, or entered cities in agitation were taken as warnings of coming catastrophe, plague, civic unrest, or divine judgment. One text even describes a dog's bite as something from which death oozes. Rabid dogs in particular were feared, not only for the sickness they carried, but because they were believed to be possessed or driven by malevolent forces. In one of the earliest surviving sacred texts, the Rig Veda, composed more than 3,000 years ago, the god of death, Yama, is described as being accompanied by 2 dogs. These dogs are described as four-eyed and fierce, standing guard at the path that leads to Yama's realm. The dead must pass by them before reaching their master and facing judgment. Again, the image is unmistakable. A pair of hounds, watching the road to death. If that is the case, then the idea of the dog as guardian of the dead may stretch back over 4,000 years into the Bronze Age, and perhaps even earlier. And at this point, the pattern becomes difficult to dismiss as coincidence. It stands at the boundary again and again, across languages, across continents, across time, and the pattern does not end there.